We bring in our NFL insider, Browns and Packers alum, Tori Gurley today. And Tori, let's jump right into it. Man, if you don't mind, it's official this morning. The Cleveland Browns have released Odell Beckham Jr. It seems very much to me like an Antonio Brown situation with the Steelers and Raiders, but maybe it's not. What is going on there with your former club?
Yeah, it never was a great match for Baker or Odell. Odell is used to being in a volume type of system where you get 8 to 10 targets a game, and Eli Manning loved him. You know, at New York, that was the only true skill player they had, like someone that was elite, and they were able to build the team around him when it came to, game planning and just getting him the ball. But in Cleveland, there are just too many chefs in the kitchen. You know, you have Jarvis Landry, you have David Njoku, you have two studs at running back, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb. So now those targets or just scheming up plays like he was accustomed to, it just came to a halt, where now, you have all this friction where the ball is not being thrown on time, and it got messy with him bringing LeBron James into it or bringing Odell Beckham Sr. into it. And I think it's the best fit for Cleveland. Just let him go. I just hopefully he doesn't end up in Tampa Bay.
Can you imagine? Could you? And he would star there. But at 4-4, the Browns are in last place of the AFC North. Safe to say this season has not gone the way they thought. They were picked to be a top 5 NFL team, Tori.
Yes, a lot of, I had them projected to be a playoff team and maybe be in a Super Bowl, represent the AFC. And it's far from that. Baker is in a contract year. And, as we mentioned at the beginning of the season, is that, this team is going to go as he goes. And right now, with them being so erratic, that's how they look. And they're at this 4-4. And they got a tough game against the Bengals on Sunday. And, it wouldn't shock me if the Bengals go out and get the win. But if the Browns find a way to win, despite all this turmoil, then that lets me know then that, Odell Beckham really wasn't the best move for them to have in the locker room.
Told you I would ask you about Aaron Rodgers. They go in, the Packers, into Kansas City on Sunday without Aaron because of COVID protocol. What a mess with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. Did you see this coming?
No, I'm shocked and somewhat, disappointed, because I definitely look up to Aaron and for him to, I guess, use the words that would immunize or however he phrased it with the media, had us all thinking like, okay, he went out, got the shot, and he's going to do whatever it takes to help the team. And now putting himself in position where, he was breaking protocols along the way. And now you leave it up to the NFL to come down on you with any consequences they want. And, you're at the mercy of Roger Goodell. And we know how that thing works, man. Like Roger could do whatever he wants, and that puts the Packers in a bind. So I'm hoping that, he learns from this, gets the shot, so he can be there for his team, because right now they're 7-1 and they're rolling. And what you're doing is giving a kid like Jordan Love an opportunity to show the world, what he's working with. And if he goes out and plays well against Kansas City and win, Aaron literally just, pushed himself off the cliff, and walked out of the door, because now they're going to take Jordan Love because he's so much cheaper. I think Aaron, his cap hit is extremely high. So if you can get somebody still on a rookie deal, you can pay everybody else on the team and build a team around that. So the next, 2 weeks are going to be huge for Jordan Love. And, I'm hoping Aaron Rodgers get it together.
I was asked why Cam Newton hadn't signed with anybody yet, and I felt he was like any veteran free agent waiting for the best opportunity even once the season kicked off. But now there's teams that have had a need, and they've just gone with their backups. Cam's still sitting on the street. What's the story there, Tori?
I just think his personality. Cam is a character, and, he demands a lot of attention, and it's not because is garnered or whatever. It's just you can't help but to look at him, man. He is very energetic, and he's that guy in a room that everybody has eyes on. So you don't want that cloud to be hanging over your quarterback one at the time, and it's going to take it's going to take damn near a whole quarterback room getting hurt and being out for the year for somebody to bring in Cam Newton, because if not, guys just don't want to take a chance with, not guys, but front offices just don't want to take a chance at somebody that's so, looked at in a regard as almost like an icon, like Tim Tebow, where it's just drama, unnecessary drama. If Tebow, worked out in practice or he did anything, he has more cameras around him than the actual starter, and you just don't want that to interfere with the team goal of winning.
Yeah, those backups for the most part are all winning. Semien in New Orleans, Mike White till he got hurt with the Jets. So, yeah. Hey, those are all the football questions I had for you. How are you? Are you a father yet? If you are, I missed it. What's the story?
No, due date is November 10th, and Kim wants him out. Like, we go on walks every day. She's eating hot food. Like, literally, she just wants the baby out. Like, so I'm over here. I'm being, the good husband and good father, and I'm just trying to go for walks and rub her feet and whatever we got to do to get little man out of there. So we're just gonna, hold it in the road until then.
TJ, Tori Jr., I can't wait. I knew that I would know. I couldn't think that I've missed it. And lastly, home field advantage, Tori. You continue to crush it. ToriGurley.com, where you're announcing these things. I'm just so proud of what you're doing in this career. Update us on what's happening there.
Yeah, it's grown tremendously. So many kids have picked up offers. I have kids all over the country who picked up offers from Alabama, Oregon, Georgia, Texas A&M, Pittsburgh, Clemson. I never could wrap my mind around it. And once again, man, I just want to thank you guys, man. I definitely want to thank you, Rod, because you gave me the blueprint of being able to use communication on television to now being able to communicate with parents and educate everybody on this recruiting process. And, it went from something I was doing for fun, and now it's a business where it's just literally running itself. And I just can't help but to thank you for that, because I was just looking for different ways to, transition from playing ball. So thank you. Like, I'm forever indebted to you guys. And just know when I get there, we cooking again. Me, TJ, and Kim, we're on the grill, and it's going to be a good time.
Hey, Miss, I did not bring it up for you to say that. I just wanted you to tell the world. But you did all the work, Tori. So thank you for that. And if nothing else, I'll see you at Super Bowl. There's no doubt. Have a great weekend. I appreciate the time today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You betcha, bud. Our NFL insider, Tori Gurley, Browns and Packers alum. Check out what he's doing at ToriGurley.com. And Home Field Advantage, connecting kids to schools and the National Football League. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching the RP Show on YouTube. And don't forget, we're live daily on YouTube from noon to 2 Eastern. If you like what you see, hit subscribe. And if you like the program, check around for other segments of the Rod Pedersen Show here on YouTube.